Of the many issues people had with the 2021 F1 season, one of them was the constant lobbying done by team principals against decisions made by race direction while the race was still in progress. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff was involved in quite a few of these, including a blatant one during the season finale. Retired F1 driver turned pundit Martin Brundle has now criticised this on a Sky Sports special. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Brundle slams Wolff's completely unacceptable behaviour. Brundle began by responding to whether this lobbying mid-race has to stop. 100%. He then pointed out the incident in question. In the first safety car incident, when Giovinazzi's Alfa Romeo broke down some way from a service road, we had Toto on the radio to Masi saying, "Hey Michael, no safety car," trying to influence a safety decision. He labelled it unacceptable and explained why it has to stop. It's completely unacceptable, and Toto knows that. We can't have that. For me, that was one of the most uncomfortable aspects of the season. We saw it in Saudi Arabia, Silverstone, team principals up in the steward's office trying to remonstrate with them mid-race. That's got to stop. He signed off by reiterating why such behaviour cannot take place in Formula 1. Can you imagine a manager in another sport running on the pitch remonstrating and telling a referee the decisions he's going to be making next? No, you can't have that. Fast feed. Mercedes driver George Russell would have loved to have won that race Sakir 2020, but that's not what I want my career to be remembered by. I want to be the most complete driver possible, and I want to look back in 20 years' time and say that was an incredibly strong career. Every single outcome had a reason behind it, and that made me a stronger driver. I believe that race in Bahrain, losing that victory, will make me a stronger driver. Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko agrees that Carlos Sainz is a very good driver and that him being let go by Red Bull was not because of his performance. In any case, he has shown Leclerc is probably not the wonder boy that many thought he was. The new regulations make it difficult to make predictions for this season, but if Ferrari make a big impact with the new car, Carlos can definitely compete for the title. Williams driver Alex Albon stated that I'm not a rookie anymore. I know what I'm doing and what I want. It's great to be able to work with this team that listens to me. We listen to each other and try to get the most out of the car. McLaren CEO Zak Brown doesn't know Lewis Hamilton that well. I wouldn't be shocked if he stopped. So I don't think anyone should take for granted he's coming back. My personal opinion is he's going to. But I don't think we should discount or not recognise his frustration and his anger. Maybe he hasn't made a decision, and maybe what he's doing is taking time to make that decision. Alpine CEO Laurent Rossi feels that a calendar with 23 races is a lot. At the same time, it's great for the sport and the drivers love it. If you offered them 40 races, they would probably drive 40 times a year. When they're not at the track, they're driving their karts anyway, or other things. The fewer double and triple headers we have, the better it is though. Should team personnel be allowed to talk to race direction during a race? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.